Hey everybody, it looks like we should be live again. We're still sitting in Ardmore. There's some thunderstorms starting to develop. This one just went severe warned, kind of off to our east-northeast, and there's some other development down towards DFW that we're kind of keeping an eye on. The storm isn't really impressive yet. It's only warned for 1-inch hail. Moving northeast at 40, so we're going to kind of keep an eye on it for a little bit, see what it does. Switch us back to the car feed real quick and get that scenic view of McDonald's. And I should know kind of more what my plan is going to be here in a few minutes. I'm just letting the storm develop and then take us a little bit more towards some favorable roads, hopefully. Not really, but welcome back, and let's just hang out for a little bit, see what happens.
Southwest.
Yeah.
It looks like an area where there's a lot of storms went through earlier. It looks like just completely disoriented.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the Durant play is going to be the one for the day because I think this storm's going to stay elevated. I'm going to say hi to their live because Geo has me live streaming on. That Geo has me live streaming on his page today too. So I'm going to say hi to everybody on there real quick, and I'll roll my window back down. All right. So real quick, my regular audience.
surface wind northwest.
Yeah, no kidding. It's so apparently to be able to stream audio on a live stream, you need to have your microphone turned on. Just learned that the hard way. I don't know how that happened either, but is the battery dead? No. Okay, I think that's working. Let me know. Do I have audio now, guys? I guess my microphone's decided to crap out on me for a minute. It looks like it should be working. So real quick, just to re-summarize everything that I said when the microphone was off, for the guys over on the MLC page, my name's Jacob Metzger. I'm Storm Chaser. I live in Texas. Been doing this for a few years. First year doing live streaming. We're in Oklahoma today, chasing thunderstorms. Obviously, at the moment, there's not a whole lot going on. There's a supercell that started developing over Ardmore and has started moving off to our northwest. It doesn't look all that impressive. That's why I'm not running after it. Kind of just hanging out and waiting to see for a little bit if anything else starts to develop that catches my interest. And yeah, we'll kind of just see where the day takes us. Okay, I think my microphone looks like it's working. Adjust it so I'm not overmodulating it. Yeah, it's starting to turn too. All right. Yep. Have fun. Alrighty, so after probably way too much time sitting in the parking lot staring at the storm and deciding what to do about it, we're going to head east and maybe a little north towards this storm that's blowing up. Head towards the Atoka area. It's starting to turn a little bit. It's starting to get some broad rotation on radar, so hopefully we can pull something out of it. It is currently warned for at least 1-inch hail. It may have updated. Ping pong ball sized hail. So it is intensifying, it's turning right, and we are behind the 8 ball. But that's where I seem to thrive, behind the 8 ball. So we're going to go south and east on 35, and then we're going to take 70. No, that's stupid. We're just going to go straight out of town. And we'll go catch up to this storm as fast as possible. So, for anybody that is or is not watching, I guess now it's going to be showtime. We got about 3 hours of daylight left. And either this storm or it's going to be the storms that are blowing up on its flank that are going to probably give us the best probabilities for fun stuff to happen. Let me know if the microphone stopped working again. I think it just needed a few minutes to charge and rejuice. Let's make sure. Okay, all of our cameras are working, audio is working, weather radio's on and functioning. And we're starting to get a little bit of a right split on it, so now we just got to hustle to catch up to it. That's my fault. And if that storm to the north that I'm kind of looking at doesn't look good, the ones that are blowing up west of town may, or just east of town rather, may certainly be contestants for later as well. So then just real quick as I'm making this turn here, we start working our way out of Ardmore. There we go. Oh, hello. Well, that's what happens when the camera goes loose. It wasn't supposed to do that. I'm convinced that any time I need to get somewhere in a hurry, Google Maps decides that it just wants to make me suffer. Stars are up and functioning. Awesome. Thank you, sir. So for anybody that's just now coming in, we are in Ardmore heading east-northeast towards the severe thunderstorm that developed on us earlier, and then we sat and did nothing about it. It's now currently near Stonewall, Tupelo, Colgate area. It's kind of tracking off to the east-northeast at 40. It has 2-inch hail, 70-mile-an-hour gusts, moving northeast at 40. Aiming for an intercept somewhere maybe around the Stringtown area. Behind that, there are several other storms starting to develop, so if we're not on one, we'll be on the other. There is another storm that is actually starting to really intensify, kind of just in front of us. It's between us and the storm that I'm driving to. And I mean, it's coming into a nice area where there's been a lot of sunlight, just good heating the last couple of hours between those initial storms and the ones that are developing now. So we have options. We have options. Okay, riding a motorcycle in your grippy socks and your ripped blue jeans. I can't say it's advisable. So I'm sitting here thinking, I'm kind of thinking I don't want to take the bait with that storm because it is so far north. If it weakens out, it puts us in a bad spot. I think what we're going to do is head west towards Medill, or head east towards Medill, and kind of watch and wait. I still think our best chance with a good storm and good terrain is going to be one of these cells that's coming across the Red River. And like the one that's heading right for Medill. And I think the better environment's a little further south too. The surface winds are a little better from when I was looking at Mesoobs a little while ago. And there's just generally a better parameter space. And something's telling me, like, just it's a gut feeling that this is going to be the right decision to kind of head towards Medill and wait. So I still think that's going to be our best move. I mean, there's a string of storms blowing up all up and down the front here, and the one that's all the way up near Colgate is probably, honestly, just the first of many to go severe and start tracking to the east. So I'm going to stick with my guns on this one and yeah, there's a storm that's forming just last 3 radar scans. It is just intensified from a little rain shower, and it's already got a pretty heavy precipitation core in it. I think heading to Medill is going to be the best bet as the storm intensifies, and we can kind of ride with it. That's just what I can think of. Look at how it looks on the Durant radar. Yeah, the storm to the west of Medill already has a pretty good look to it, albeit a little maybe anticyclonic kind of bass-ackwards looking. Let's give it some time. We're crossing into its northern flank now, so and for anybody that may be watching that kind of does this on any regular basis, you know that this is probably the hardest part, is being indecisive. You feel like you missed the main show because you were being patient. go straight. I need a place to turn around just because of what I'm thinking.
In the upper 40s. Northwest wind 10 to 15 miles an hour, becoming north 15 to 20 miles an hour with gusts up to 30 miles an hour after midnight. Much cooler with highs in the lower 60s.
Testing. Okay, apparently, I think it's trying to tell me that it's dying, actually.
Partly cloudy. Lows in the mid 40s. Northeast winds 10 to 15 miles an hour. Saturday, partly sunny. A chance of showers in the afternoon. Highs in the mid 60s. Northeast winds 5 to 10 miles an hour. Chance of rain 30%.
Trying to find a good place for this real quick.
A slight chance of thunderstorms
Maybe.
until midnight. Mostly cloudy with a slight chance of showers. Lows around 50. North winds around 5 miles an hour. Chance of rain 20%. Sunday, partly sunny. Highs in the mid 60s. Sunday night, mostly cloudy until midnight.
How does that sound from over there?
Monday,
Is anybody listening? How does the audio sound from down there where I have it plugged in at?
mostly clear. Lows in the upper 30s. Tuesday, mostly sunny. Highs around 70. Tuesday night, partly cloudy. Lows in the mid 40s. Wednesday, mostly sunny.
Sounds great. Cool.
A slight chance of showers in the afternoon.
I need it.
Highs in
Get
the
out of
upper
here.
60s. Chance of rain 20%.
Oh, and there's a truck coming. That's even better.
With a chance of showers with a slight
So I'm kind of right in the path of this little tail end Charlie thunder
chance of rain.
storm that's setting itself up. Kind of my thinking with it is I'm right in a great spot on the road network to keep going northeast with it. So we're going to go up one here just a little bit and kind of let it intensify and pass over us. And we'll start, this will be our storm, we'll just keep track with it.
The temperature was 79. At Palms Valley, it was partly sunny. The temperature was 75. The wind was southwest at 9. At Duncan, it was sunny. The temperature was 81. The wind was northwest at 15. At 10, it was cloudy. The temperature was 75. The wind was south at 5. At Gainesville, it was mostly sunny. The temperature was 80. The wind was south at 15. At Sherman, it was mostly sunny. The temperature was 82. The wind was south at 17, gusting to 23. Observations from around the region. In London, it was sunny with a temperature of 83. It was mostly sunny with a temperature of 77 at Oklahoma City and 83 at Wichita Falls. It was partly sunny with a temperature of 74 at Tulsa and 80 at Dallas Fort Worth. In McAllister, it was cloudy with a temperature of 73. Once again at 4 p.m. in Ardmore, it was partly sunny. The temperature was 79. The following is your Hazard News weather outlook. This hazardous weather outlook is for portions of northern, western, central, and southern Oklahoma and western North Texas. Day 1 through tonight, thunderstorms. Thunderstorms are expected to continue through the evening hours across southeast Oklahoma. Some of these storms will be capable
It's like a great little turnoff to just sit here and let it come to us.
downburst wind gusts up to 80 miles an hour and immediate potential for a few tornadoes. Heavy rainfall under some of these storms could also result in some localized flash flooding. Days 2 through 7, Friday through Wednesday, thunderstorms. Thunderstorms will be possible across southern Oklahoma and western North Texas on Friday through Saturday night. Severe storms are not expected. Get graphics and more details at weather.gov/Norman and follow our weather forecast office on Twitter and Facebook.
There's not much to it right now, but it certainly is intensifying.
Central daylight time for the following counties in Oklahoma: Carter, Garvin, Jefferson, Johnson, Love, Marshall, Murray, Montauk, and Stevens. Remember, a tornado watch means the conditions are favorable for the development of severe weather, including tornadoes, large hail, and damaging winds in and close to the watch area. While severe weather may not be imminent, residents should remain alert for rapidly changing weather conditions and listen for later statements and possible warnings. Stay tuned to NOAA Weather Radio, commercial radio and television outlets, or internet sources for the latest severe weather information. A strong thunderstorm will impact portions of southern Seminole, northwestern Pontotoc, and south central Potawatomi counties through 5:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time and 4:44 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Doppler radar was tracking a strong thunderstorm near Kanawha, moving east at 30 miles an hour. Hazard: wind gusts up to 50 miles an hour and vehicle size hail. This is a radar indicated threat. Impact: gusty winds could knock down tree limbs and blow out unsecured objects. Minor damage to outdoor objects is possible. Locations impacted include Wewoka, Kanawha, and Sasakwa. If outdoors, consider seeking shelter inside a building. Tornado watch number 42 has been canceled for the following counties in Oklahoma: Jefferson and Stevens. Tornado watch number 42 remains in in Oklahoma: Carter, Garvin, Johnson. Remember,
Yeah, it's starting to line out kind of quickly. That's going to be a concern, but
while severe weather may not be imminent, residents should remain alert for rapidly changing weather conditions and listen for later statements and possible warnings. Stay tuned to NOAA Weather Radio, commercial radio and television outlets, or internet sources for the latest severe weather information. A strong thunderstorm will impact portions of northeastern Garvin, northwestern Pontotoc, south central Potawatomi, and southeastern McLean counties through 5:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time and 4:44 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Doppler radar was tracking a strong thunderstorm near Myers, moving east at 30 miles an hour. Hazard: wind gusts of 40 miles an hour and having hail. This is a radar indicated threat. Impact: gusty winds could knock down tree limbs and blow out unsecured objects. Minor damage to outdoor objects is possible. Locations impacted include Asher and Myers. If outdoors, consider seeking shelter inside a building. Here is the forecast for Ardmore and surrounding area. Tonight, mostly cloudy. Showers and thunderstorms likely until midnight. Much cooler with lows in the upper 40s. Northwest winds 10 to 15 miles an hour, becoming north 15 to 20 miles an hour with gusts 30 miles.
the storm that's blowing up right over my head is
Close the door.
actually remaining pretty discreet, all things considered. It's in a radar hole, and the radar in Durant is what I'm using for right now. And it looks pretty good. The bulk of the core is right out in front of us, and actually kind of a little bit behind us to our right now.
Chance of rain 30%. Saturday night, a slight chance of thunderstorms until midnight. rain 20%. Sunday, partly sunny. Highs in the mid-60s. Sunday night,
Back on out of here a little bit. Get out of the mud.
cloudy. Lows in the lower 40s. Monday, sunny. Highs in the lower 60s. Monday night, mostly clear. Lows in the upper 30s. Tuesday, mostly sunny. Highs around 70. Tuesday night, partly cloudy. Lows in the mid-40s. Wednesday, mostly sunny. A slight chance of showers in the afternoon. Highs in the upper
You guys are going to see the
rain 20%. Wednesday night, mostly cloudy with a chance of showers with a slight chance of thunderstorms.
camera menu real quick because I don't know why it went off of
30%. Thursday, partly sunny.
autofocus, or manual focus rather.
And a chance of showers in the afternoon. Highs in the lower 70s.
Stupid.
Chance of rain 30%. This is your weather radio station, KXR 57.
That's better.
Frequency of 162.525 megahertz. Facilities are provided by the National Weather Service and the Orange County Emergency Management Agencies. Programming originates from the National Weather Service Forecast Office in Oakland. You are listening to Ardmore Weather Radio, and here are 4 p.m. weather odds.
All right, we're gonna go to our. We're gonna start working our way off to our left here. Well, it's not much right now, but it's a start. I think he was kind of thinking the same thing, Gio. He was, we were next to each other in Ardmore, and then I think he's kind of just waiting to see what happened. Yes, sir. I'm up north of Medill by a little bit, kind of just seeing if this cell develops into anything. It's kind of lining out a little quicker than I thought it was going to. I'm in Rabia. The I don't know, the profile's just been a little weird all day. So there's that cell that's blowing up over Fort Worth, but yeah. All right, bye. Here, Scott, let me know. Does that help your audio problem at all? Because I don't want to overmodulate the mic. That may have helped a little bit. We are now in a severe thunderstorm.
has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southwestern Johnston County in southeastern Oklahoma, northeastern Love County in southern Oklahoma, southeastern Carter County in southern Oklahoma, northwestern Marshall County in southeastern Oklahoma until 5:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 4:58 p.m. Central Daylight Time, severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from 3 miles east of Lake Murray to 5 miles west of Lebanon to 4 miles northwest of Sangerville, moving northeast at 25 miles an hour. Expected hazards include 60 miles an hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. This is a radar-indicated threat. The following effects are expected. Hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect little damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Woodhill, Marietta, Dixon, Mansfield, Riverhead, Lake Murray, Burneville, Western Lake, Texoma, and Oakland. For your protection, your interior room on the floor of a building. A tornado watch remains in effect for the warned area. The National Weather Service informed has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southwestern Johnston County in southeastern Oklahoma, northeastern Love County in southern Oklahoma, southeastern Carter County in southern Oklahoma, northwestern Marshall County in southeastern Oklahoma until 5:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 4:58 p.m. Central Daylight Time, severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from 3 miles east of Lake Murray to 5 miles west of Lebanon to 4 miles northwest of Sangerville, moving northeast at 25 miles an hour. Expected hazards include 60 miles an hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail.
So we are now under a severe thunderstorm warning. There's a short line to our
Hail damage to vehicles is
immediately to our southwest, 60 mile an hour wind gusts, quarter-sized hail. It's moving northeast at 25. So I turned around. We're headed south on 377 out of Tishmoga. We'll say that that's the pronunciation. On 377 back towards Medill. We'll kind of run into these storms. Without immediately looking at the surface odds, I'm starting to significantly doubt the probability of us seeing a tornado today. The shear is not there. Like, everything is just a mess. But that doesn't mean we can't see some storms anyway. See some hail, catch some hail.
Gusty winds could knock down trees around unsecured objects. Minor damage to outdoor objects is possible. Locations impacted include pressure and wires. In outdoors, consider seeking shelter inside of
I'm going to mess with the focus setting real quick.
portions of eastern Love, southeastern Carter, and western
Lock it to infinity, because I think that was part of our issue. That looks better, doesn't it? Does that look better? Does it look worse?
Moving northeast at 30 miles an hour. Hazard, wind gusts up to 50 miles an hour and nickel-size hail. This is a radar-indicated
We are now up to 70 mile an hour winds and nickel-size hail. And this storm's actually starting to get a little bit of a hook on it. So as it moves into Medill, we may be in good position. Still don't think it'll do anything, but it's good practice. It's good to stay in practice.
Tornado watch number 42 remains in effect until 6 p.m. Central Daylight Time for the following counties in Oklahoma: Carter, Garvin, Johnston, Love, Marshall, Murray, and Pontotoc. Remember, a tornado watch means the conditions are favorable for the development of severe weather, including tornadoes, large hail, and damaging winds in and close to the watched area. While severe weather may not be imminent, persons should remain alert for rapidly changing weather conditions and listen for later.
I'm having a hard time telling. Is the camera out of focus?
Stay tuned to NOAA Weather Radio.
It looks like it went out of focus.
Intelligence outlets or internet sources for the latest severe weather information. The National Weather Service informed has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southwest.
Yeah, it's out of focus. I'll have to mess with it when I stop.
Northeastern Love County in southern Oklahoma, southeastern Carter County in southern Oklahoma, northwestern Marshall County in southeastern Oklahoma until 5:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 4:58 p.m. Central Daylight daylight time. Severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from 3 miles east of Lake West of Lebanon to 4 miles northwest of Tankerville, moving northeast at 25 miles an hour. Expected hazards include 60 miles an hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. This is a radar-indicated threat. The following impacts are expected. Hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Woodhill, Marietta, Dixon, Mansville, Lebanon, Lake Murray, Burneville, Western Lake, Texoma, and Oakland. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. A tornado watch remains in effect for the warned area. A strong thunderstorm will impact portions of northeastern Garvin, northwestern Pontotoc, south central Potawatomi, and southeastern McLean counties through 5:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time and 4:44 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Doppler radar was tracking a strong thunderstorm near Myers, moving east at 30 miles an hour. Hazard: wind gusts of 40 miles an hour and half-inch hail. This is a radar-indicated threat. Impact: gusty winds could knock down trees and blow around unsecured objects. Minor damage to outdoor objects is possible. Locations impacted include Hoosier and Myers. If outdoors, consider seeking shelter inside a building. A strong thunderstorm will impact portions of eastern Love, southeastern Carter, and west central Marshall counties through 5:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time and 4:47 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Doppler radar was tracking a strong thunderstorm over Marietta, moving northeast at 30 miles an hour. Hazard: wind gusts up to 50 miles an hour and vehicle-size hail. This is a radar-indicated threat. Impact: gusty winds could knock down trees and blow around unsecured objects. Minor damage to outdoor objects is possible. Locations impacted include Marietta, Lebanon, Lake Murray, Burneville, and Western Lake, Texoma. If outdoors, consider seeking shelter inside a building. Tornado watch number 42 remains in effect until 6 p.m.
I am north of Medill, Geo.
Carter, Garvin,
I'm on 377 to the north.
Remember, a tornado watch means the conditions are favorable for the development of severe weather, including tornadoes, large hail, and damaging winds, in and close to the watch area. While severe weather may not be imminent, persons should remain alert for rapidly changing weather conditions and listen for later statements and possible warnings. Stay tuned to NOAA Radio, commercial radio, and television outlets, or internet sources for the latest severe weather information. The National Weather Service has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southwestern Johnston County in southeastern Oklahoma, northeastern Lund County in southern Oklahoma, southeastern Carter County in southern Oklahoma, northwestern Marshall County in southeastern Oklahoma, until 5:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 4:58 p.m. Central Daylight Time, severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from 3 miles east of Lake Murray to 5 miles west of Lebanon to 4 miles northwest of Tankerville, moving northeast at 25 miles an hour. Expected hazards include 60 miles an hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. This is a radar-indicated threat. The following impacts are expected. Hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Woodhill, Marietta, Dixon, Mansville, Lebanon, Lake
Geo,
Murray,
does the camera look like it's out of focus at all?
For your protection, move to an interior room on the
I'm going to pull into this church that I'm passing.
tornado watch remains in effect for the warned area. A strong thunderstorm will impact portions of northeastern Garvin, northwestern Pontotoc, south central Potawatomi, and southeastern McLean counties through 5:15 p.m. A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 5:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time for southwestern Johnston, northeastern Love, southeastern Carter, and northwestern Marshall counties. At 5:08 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located over Marietta, moving northeast at 30
Yeah,
miles
that's
an hour.
kind of why I...
70 miles an hour wind gusts and include all-size hail. This is a radar-indicated threat. Impact: people and animals outdoors will be injured. Expect hail damage to roofs, siding, windows, and vehicles. Expect considerable tree damage.
Yeah.
Wind damage is also likely to mobile homes, roofs.
I'm messing with my video camera real quick. I'm trying to. It's all out of focus, and I don't know why.
Marietta, Dixon, Mansville, Lebanon, Lake Murray, Bernaville, Western Lake, Texoma, and Oakland.
For home, yeah.
Tornado watch remains in effect for the warned area. Tornadoes can develop quickly from severe thunderstorms. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of the building.
Let me just
A
go
strong
back
thunderstorm will impact
to
portions of northeastern Garvin, northwestern Pontotoc,
autofocus
south central
and
Potawatomi, and southeastern McLean counties through 5:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time at 4:44 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Doppler radar was tracking a strong thunderstorm near Byers,
yeah,
east at 30 miles an hour.
yeah.
Gusts of 40 miles an hour got Haskins
It's
Dale.
kind of sloppy, but I can see it's already trying to split a little bit.
Impact. Gusty winds could knock down tree limbs and blow around unsecured objects. Minor damage to outdoor objects is possible. Locations impacted include.
Yeah, I'm in Medill currently, or just outside of Medill, so
Shelter inside a building. A strong thunderstorm will impact portions of eastern Love, southeastern
I'll be rolling into town here in a few minutes, and hopefully we can get something out of it. So
4:47 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Doppler radar was tracking a strong thunderstorm over Marietta, moving northeast at 30 miles an hour. Hazard, wind gusts up to 50 miles an hour and Nicholside.
did they just update the warning?
This is a radar indicated threat.
Yeah, 1.5 inch hail, 70 mile an hour gusts. So try and stay out of the core.
Minor damage to outdoor objects is possible.
Shit.
Locations impacted
Um,
Marietta, Lebanon, Lake
And then I guess if you're curious, I mean, it's streaming on Facebook, so
In outdoors, consider seeking shelter inside a building.
we're, tornado warning? Already? I think so. It's a different warning tone.
The National Weather Service has issued severe thunderstorm watch number
Oh, it's
46.
severe thunderstorm watch. It's like, it's a different tone, but for what?
This watch includes the following counties in Oklahoma: Carter, Garvin, Johnston, Love, Marshall, Murray, and Pontotoc. Remember, a severe thunderstorm watch means that conditions are favorable for the development of severe weather, including.
Oh no, I'm kind of can make out a base from the hill I'm on.
severe weather.
At least it's got one.
Persons should remain alert for rapidly changing weather conditions and listen for later statements and possible.
We're about to be in a pretty good spot, so
To know weather radio, commercial radio, and television outlets, or internet sources for the latest severe weather information.
yeah, I mean, it's got some rotation on it from what I can see.
Tornado watch number 42 has been canceled for the following counties in Oklahoma: Carter, Garvin, Johnston, Love, Marshall, Murray, and Pontotoc. The National Weather Service has issued severe thunderstorm watch number 46.
Well, I guess we'll see what it does, and we'll see it in a little bit. All right, talk to you in a bit.
The following counties in Oklahoma: Carter, Garvin, Johnston, Love, Marshall, Murray, and Pontotoc. Remember, a severe thunderstorm watch means that conditions are favorable for the development of severe weather, including large hail and damaging winds in and close to the watched area. While severe weather may not be imminent, persons should remain alert for rapidly changing weather conditions and listen for later statements and possible warnings. Stay tuned to NOAA Weather Radio, commercial radio, and television outlets, or internet sources for the latest severe weather information. A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 5:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time for southwestern Johnston, northeastern Love, southeastern Carter, and northwestern Marshall counties. At 5:08 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located over Marietta, moving northeast at 30 miles an hour. Hazard, 70 miles an hour wind gusts and all side hail. This is a radar-indicated threat. Impact. People and animals outdoors will be injured. Expect hail damage to roofs, siding, windows, and vehicles. Expect considerable tree damage. Wind damage is also likely to mobile homes, roofs, and outbuildings. Locations impacted include Medill, Marietta, Dixon, Mansville, Lebanon, Lake Murray, Bernaville, Western Lake, Texoma, and Oakland. A tornado For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. A strong thunderstorm will impact portions of northeastern Garvin, northwestern Pontotoc, south central Potawatomi, and southeastern McLean counties through 5:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time and 4:44 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Doppler radar was tracking a strong thunderstorm near Myers, moving east at 30 miles an hour. Hazard: wind gusts of 40 miles an hour at Haskell Sound. This is a radar-indicated threat. Impact: gusty winds could knock down tree limbs and blow around unsecured objects. Minor damage to outdoor objects is possible. Locations impacted include Asher and Myers. If outdoors, consider seeking shelter inside a building. The National Weather Service has issued severe thunderstorm watch number 46, effective until midnight Central Daylight Time Friday. This watch includes the following counties in Oklahoma: Carter, Garvin, Johnston, Love, Marshall, Murray, and Pontotoc. Remember, a severe thunderstorm watch means that conditions are favorable for the development of severe weather, including large hail and damaging winds, in and close to the watch area. While severe weather may not be imminent, persons should remain alert for rapidly changing weather conditions and listen for later statements and possible
You are
warnings.
going the wrong way down the
Stay
street.
tuned to NOAA weather radio, commercial radio, and television outlets, or internet sources for the latest severe weather.
It's a one-way? Oh, it is a one-way.
Tornado watch
There's no signs that say it's a one-way.
for the following counties in Oklahoma: Carter, Garvin, Johnston, Love, Marshall, Murray, and Pontotoc. The National Weather Service has issued severe thunderstorm watch number 46, effective until midnight Central Daylight Time Friday. This watch includes the following counties in Oklahoma: Carter, Garvin, Johnston, Love, Marshall, Murray, and Pontotoc. Remember, a severe thunderstorm watch means that conditions are favorable for the development of severe weather, including large hail and damaging winds, in and close to the watch area. While severe weather may not be imminent, persons should remain alert for rapidly changing weather conditions and listen for later statements and possible warnings. Stay tuned to NOAA weather radio, commercial radio, and television outlets, or internet sources for the latest severe weather information. A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 5:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time for southwestern Johnston, northeastern Love, southeastern Carter, and northwestern Marshall counties. At 5:08 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located over Marietta, moving northeast at 30 miles an hour. Hazard: 70 miles an hour wind gusts and ping-pong ball-sized hail. This is a radar-indicated threat. Impact: people and animals outdoors will be injured. Expect hail damage to roofs, siding, windows, and vehicles. Expect considerable tree damage. Wind damage is also likely to level homes, roofs, and outbuildings. Locations impacted include Madill, Marietta, Dixon, Mansville, Lebanon, Lake Murray, Burneville, Western Lake Texoma, and Oakland. A tornado watch remains in effect for the warned area. Tornadoes can develop quickly from severe thunderstorms. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. The National Weather Service has issued severe thunderstorm watch number 46, effective until midnight Central Daylight Time Friday. This watch includes the following counties in Oklahoma: Carter, Garvin, Johnston, Love, Marshall, Murray, and Pontotoc. Remember, a severe thunderstorm watch means that conditions are favorable for the development of severe weather, including large hail and damaging winds, in and close to the watched area. While severe weather may not be imminent, persons should remain alert for rapidly changing weather conditions and listen for later statements and possible warnings. Stay tuned to NOAA weather radio, commercial radio, and television outlets, or internet sources for the latest severe weather information.
Yeah,
Watch number 42 has been canceled for the
I know.
following
I know I'm
counties.
about to get hammered. I'm getting south out of town right now.
Johnston, Love, Marshall, Murray,
I love flirting with danger.
The National Weather Service has issued severe thunderstorm watch number 46, effective until midnight Central Daylight Time Friday. This watch includes the following counties in Oklahoma: Carter, Garvin, Johnston, Love, Marshall, Murray, and Pontotoc. Remember, a severe thunderstorm watch means that conditions are favorable for the development of severe weather, including large hail and winds in and close to the watch area. While severe weather may not be imminent, persons should remain alert for rapidly changing weather conditions and listen for later statements and possible warnings. Stay tuned to NOAA Weather Radio, commercial radio and television outlets, or internet sources for the latest severe weather information. A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 5:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time for southwestern Johnston, northeastern Love, southeastern Carter, and northwestern Marshall counties. At 5:08 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located over Marietta, moving northeast at 30 miles an hour. Hazard, 70 miles an hour with gusts sending long ball-sized hail. This is a radar-indicated threat. Impact, people and animals outdoors will be injured. Expect hail damage to roofs, siding, windows, and vehicles. Expect considerable tree damage. Wind damage is also likely to level homes, roofs, and outbuildings. Locations impacted include Woodhill, Marietta, Dixon, Mansville, Lebanon, Lake Murray, Burneville, Western Lake Texoma, and Oakland. The tornado watch remains in effect for the warned area. Tornadoes can develop quickly from severe thunderstorms. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. A strong thunderstorm will impact portions of southern Seminole, north central Pontotoc, and west.
Oh, we have a base. We have a developing base. Hello. See, that's why I came south out of town, Gio.
Hazard, wind gusts of 50 to 55 miles an hour and vehicle-sized hail. This is a radar-indicated threat. Impact, gusty winds could knock down trees and blow out unsecured objects.
Just over here to the right is a developing base.
Viroka, Kanawa, Pine, Saskatchewan, Atwood, and Sterling. If outdoors, consider seeking shelter inside a building. Torrential rainfall is also occurring with this storm and may lead to localized flooding. Do not drive your vehicle through flooded roadways. The National Weather Service has issued severe thunderstorm watch number 46, effective until midnight Central Daylight Time Friday. This watch includes the following counties in Oklahoma: Carter, Garvin, Johnston, Love, Marshall, Murray, and Pontotoc. Remember, a severe thunderstorm watch means that conditions are favorable for the development of severe weather, including large hail and damaging winds, even and close to the watch area. While severe weather may not be imminent, persons should remain alert for rapidly changing weather conditions and listen for later statements and possible warnings. Stay tuned to NOAA Weather Radio, commercial radio and television outlets, or internet sources for the latest severe weather information. Tornado watch number 42 has been canceled for the following counties in Oklahoma: Carter, Garvin, Johnston, Love, Marshall, Murray, and Pontotoc. The National Weather Service has issued severe thunderstorm watch number 46, effective until midnight Central Daylight Time Friday. This watch includes the following counties in Oklahoma: Carter, Garvin, Johnston, Love, Marshall, Murray, and Pontotoc. Remember, a severe thunderstorm watch means that conditions are favorable.
Alright, I'm going to get out and get a few pictures of this real quick.
Including large hail and damaging winds in and close to the watch area. While severe weather may not be imminent, persons should remain alert for rapidly changing weather conditions and listen for later statements and possible warnings. Stay tuned to NOAA Weather Radio, commercial radio and television outlets, or internet sources for the latest severe weather information. A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 5:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time for southwestern Johnston, northeastern Love, southeastern Carter, and northwestern Marshall counties. At 5:08 p.m. Central Daylight Time.
All right, well, because there's two areas of rotation. There's this one,
70 miles an hour wind gusts sending long ball-sized hail. This is a radar indicator.
and there's another one behind it, a little further to the south.
Outdoors will be injured.
And the hail core is between us and there, so we are going to surge out of here.
Expect considerable tree damage. Wind damage is also likely to level homes, roofs, and outbuildings. Locations impacted include Woodhill, Marietta, Dixon, Mansville, Lebanon, Lake Murray, Burneville, Western Lake Dixon, and Oakland. A tornado watch remains in effect for the North area. Tornadoes can develop quickly from severe thunderstorms. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. A strong thunderstorm will impact portions of
So for anybody that's just now joining in, we are in Medill. We are on a severe thunderstorm. It's currently warned for 70-mile-an-hour winds and ping-pong ball-sized hail. We have a developing base. It looks like the storm is becoming, or attempting to become, surface-based. There is strengthening rotation, and it is starting to turn to the right as it's rotating. So right turns generally indicate strengthening in severe thunderstorms, especially thunderstorms that have the potential to become tornadic. The problem with that at the moment is we're kind of looking across the storm through the hail core at the rotation. We want to get out of the hail core because I don't want to go second chase of the season and lose windshield.
The National Weather Service has issued severe thunderstorm watch number 46, effective until midnight Central Daylight Time Friday. This watch includes the following counties in Oklahoma: Carter, Garvin, Johnson, Love, Marshall, Murray, and Pontotoc. Remember, a severe thunderstorm watch means that conditions are favorable for the development of severe weather, including large hail and damaging winds, even close to the watched area. While severe weather may not be imminent, persons should remain alert for rapidly changing weather conditions and listen for later statements and possible warnings. Stay tuned to our weather radio, commercial radio, and television outlets, or internet sources for the latest severe weather information. Tornado watch number 42 has been canceled for the following counties in Oklahoma: Carter, Garvin, Johnson, Love, Marshall, Murray, and Pontotoc. The National Weather Service has issued severe weather.
So we are basically kind of running away, but we're also getting into a good road network that'll give us a good east-west option. I would definitely say that it went from being very linear in its initial development to almost a semi-discrete supercell within the line, because it's really trying to wrap the back end around it. But my God, does that thing have some big hail in there. There'll be a new severe thunderstorm warning for our location.
The National Weather Service in Norman has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for South Central Seminole County and East Central Oklahoma, Central Pontotoc County and East Central.
Yeah, it definitely has some rotation.
15 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 5:27 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located near Denus.
And the thing, I'm looking out the right side of my car. It definitely has a nice defined base. The problem is that there is so much hail and precip. The entire hook is the hail core just wrapping around the base at this point. First and foremost, I don't really think that would be sustainable for very long, but I hesitate to sit and find out.
A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 5:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time for southwestern Johnson, northeastern Love, southeastern Carter, and northwestern Marshall counties. At 5:27 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located 4 miles west of Lebanon, moving northeast at 25 miles an hour. Hazard to injuries at 70 miles an hour wind gusts. Severe weather has been
Found the Auto Club. So, pull up with the Chaser Convergence crowd.
Windows and vehicles. Expect considerable tree damage. Wind damage is also likely to mobile homes, roofs, and outbuildings. Locations of
Man, the gang's all here!
Southeastern Lake Murray, Western Lake Dixon, conditions are favorable for the development of severe weather, including large hail and damaging winds, in and close to the watch area. While severe weather may not be imminent, persons should remain alert for rapidly changing weather conditions and listen for later statements and possible warnings. Stay tuned to NOAA Weather Radio, commercial radio and television outlets, or internet sources for the latest severe weather information. A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 5:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time for southwestern Johnston, northeastern Love, southeastern Carter, and northwestern Marshall counties. At 5:27 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located 4 miles west of Lebanon, moving northeast at 25 miles an hour. Hazard: 2-inch hail and 70 miles an hour wind gusts. Severe weather has been confirmed by law enforcement. Impact: people and animals outdoors will be injured. Expect hail damage to roofs, siding, windows, and vehicles. Expect considerable tree damage. Wind damage is also likely to mobile homes, roofs, and outbuildings. Locations impacted include Madill, Dixon, Mansville, Lebanon, southeastern Lake Murray, western Lake Texoma, and Oakland. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. The National Weather Service in Norman has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for south central Seminole County and east central Oklahoma, central Pontotoc County and east central Oklahoma, until 6:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 5:27 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located near Denas, moving northeast at 30 miles an hour. Expected hazards include 60 miles an hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. This is a radar-indicated threat. The following impacts are expected. Hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include a severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 6:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time for south central Seminole and central Pontotoc counties. At 5:31 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located near Denas, moving northeast at 30 miles an hour. Hazard: golf ball-sized hail and 60 miles an hour wind gusts. This is a radar-indicated threat. Impact: people and animals outdoors will be injured. Expect hail damage to roofs, siding, windows, and vehicles. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Ava, Vine, Francis, and Denas. The storm is producing large hail. Seek shelter now inside a sturdy structure and stay away from windows. The National Weather Service has issued severe thunderstorm watch number 46, effective until midnight Central Daylight Time Friday. This watch includes the following counties in Oklahoma: Carter, Garvin, Johnston, Love, Marshall, Murray, and Pontotoc. Remember, a severe thunderstorm watch means that conditions are favorable for the development of severe weather, including large hail and damaging winds, in and close to the watch area. While severe weather may not be imminent, persons should remain alert for rapidly changing weather conditions and listen for later statements and possible warnings. Stay tuned to NOAA Weather Radio, commercial radio and television outlets, or internet sources for the latest severe weather information. Tornado watch number 42 has been canceled for the following counties in Oklahoma: Carter, Garvin, Johnston, Love, Marshall, Murray, and Pontotoc. The National Weather Service has issued severe thunderstorm watch number 46, effective until midnight Central Daylight Time Friday. This watch includes the following counties in Oklahoma: Carter, Garvin, Johnston, Love, Marshall, Murray, and Pontotoc. Remember, a severe thunderstorm watch means that conditions are favorable for the development of severe weather, including large hail and damaging winds, in and close to the watch area. While severe weather may not be imminent, persons should remain alert for rapidly changing weather conditions and listen for later statements and possible warnings. Stay tuned to NOAA Weather Radio, commercial radio and television outlets, or internet sources for the latest severe weather information. A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 5:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time for southwestern Johnston, northeastern Love, southeastern Carter, and northwestern Marshall counties. At 5:27 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located located 4 miles west of Lebanon, moving northeast at 25 miles an hour. Hazard 2-inch hail and 70 miles an hour wind gusts. Severe weather has been confirmed by law enforcement. Impact, people and animals outdoors will be injured. Expect hail damage to roofs, siding, windows, and vehicles. Expect considerable tree damage. Wind damage is also likely to mobile homes, roofs, and outbuildings. Locations impacted include Badil, Dixon, Mansville, Lebanon, southeastern Lake Murray, western Lake Texoma, and Oakland. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 6:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time for South Central Seminole and Central Pontotoc counties. At 5:31 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located near Denus, moving northeast at
So we are in Medill, Oklahoma, with a developing wall cloud.
This is a radar-indicated threat. Impact, people and animals outdoors will be injured. Expect hail damage to roofs, siding, windows, and vehicles. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Ada, Lyme, Francis, and Van Nuys. The storm is producing large hail. Seek shelter now inside a sturdy structure and stay away from windows. A strong thunderstorm will impact portions of southern Seminole, north central Pontotoc, and west central Hughes counties through 5:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 5:20 p.m. Central Daylight Time, Doppler radar was tracking a strong thunderstorm 5 miles east of Kanawha, moving northeast at 35 miles an hour. Hazard, wind gusts of 50 to 55 miles an hour and vehicle-size hail. This is a radar-indicated threat. Impact, gusty winds could knock down tree limbs and blow around unsecured objects. Minor damage to outdoor objects is possible. Locations impacted include Holdenville, Wewoka, Kanawha, Lyme, Sasakwa, Atwood, and Spalding. If outdoors, consider seeking shelter inside a building. Torrential rainfall is also occurring with this storm and may lead to localized flooding. Do not drive your vehicle through flooded roadways. A strong thunderstorm will impact portions of east central Johnson, south central Cole, and west central Atoka counties through 6 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 5:36 p.m. Central Daylight Time, Doppler radar was tracking a strong thunderstorm near Wabanaka, moving northeast at 25 miles an hour. Hazard, wind gusts up to 50 miles an hour and vehicle-size hail. This is a radar-indicated threat. Impact, gusty winds could knock down tree limbs and blow around unsecured objects. Minor damage to outdoor objects is possible. Locations impacted include Atoka, Wabanaka, Lehigh, Bromide, and Onee. If outdoors, consider seeking shelter inside a building. The national severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 6:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time for South Central Seminole and Central Pontotoc counties. At 5:38 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located 4 miles east of Van Nuys, moving northeast at 30 miles an hour. Hazard, tennis ball-sized hail and 60 miles an hour wind gusts. This is a radar-indicated threat. Impact, people and animals outdoors will be injured. Expect hail damage to roofs, siding, windows, and vehicles. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Ada, Lyme, Francis, and Van Nuys. This is a dangerous storm. Prepare immediately for large destructive hail capable of producing significant damage. People outside should move to a shelter inside a strong building and away from windows. The National Weather Service has issued severe thunderstorm watch number 46, effective until midnight Central Daylight Time Friday. This watch includes the following counties in Oklahoma: Carter, Garvin, Johnston, Love, Marshall, Murray, and Pontotoc. Remember, a severe thunderstorm watch means that conditions are favorable for the development of severe weather, including large hail and damaging winds in and close to the watch area. While severe weather may not be imminent, persons should remain alert for rapidly changing weather conditions and listen for later statements and possible warnings. Stay tuned to NOAA Weather Radio commercial radio and television outlets, or internet sources for the latest severe weather information. Tornado watch number 42 has been canceled for the following counties in Oklahoma: Carter, Garvin, Johnson, Love, Marshall, Murray, and Pontotoc. The National Weather Service has issued severe thunderstorm watch number 46, effective until midnight Central Daylight Time Friday. This watch includes the following counties in Oklahoma: Carter, Garvin, Johnson, Love, Marshall, Murray, and Pontotoc. Remember, a severe thunderstorm watch means that conditions are favorable for the development of severe weather, including large hail and damaging winds in and close to the watch area. While severe weather may not be imminent, persons should remain alert for rapidly changing weather conditions and listen for later statements and possible warnings. Stay tuned to NOAA Weather Radio, commercial radio and television outlets, or internet sources for the latest severe weather information. A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 5:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time for southwestern Johnston, northeastern Love, southeastern Carter, and northwestern Marshall counties. At 5:27 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located 4 miles west of Lebanon, moving northeast at 25 miles an hour. Hazard: 2-inch hail and 70 miles an hour wind gusts. Severe weather has been confirmed by law enforcement. Impact: people and animals outdoors will be injured. Expect hail damage to roofs, siding, windows, and vehicles. Expect considerable tree damage. Wind damage is also likely to mobile homes, roofs, and outbuildings. Locations impacted include Medill, Dixon, Mansville, Lebanon, southeastern Lake Murray, western Lake Texoma, and Oakland. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 6:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time for South Central Seminole and Central Pontotoc counties. At 5:38 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located 4 miles. The National Weather Service in Norman has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southeastern Johnston County in southeastern Oklahoma, northwestern Bryan County in southeastern Oklahoma, northern Marshall County in southeastern Oklahoma, until 6:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 5:41 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located near Medill, moving northeast at 35 miles an hour. Expected hazards include 2-inch hail and 70 miles an hour wind gusts. This is a radar-indicated threat. The following impacts are expected: people and animals outdoors will be injured. Expect hail damage to roofs, siding, windows, and vehicles. Expect considerable tree damage. Wind damage is also likely to mobile homes, roofs, and outbuildings. Locations impacted include Medill, Tishomingo, Millburn, Rossville, Gilmore, Little City, Nita, northeastern Lake Texoma, and Oakland. Remain alert for a possible tornado. Tornadoes can develop quickly from severe thunderstorms. If you spawn a tornado, go at once into the basement or small central room in a sturdy structure. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 6:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time for South Central Seminole and Central Pontotoc counties. At 5:38 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located 4 miles east of Van Nuys, moving northeast at 30 miles an hour. Hazard: tennis ball-sized hail and 60 miles an hour wind gusts. This is a radar-indicated threat. Impact: people and animals outdoors will be injured. Expect hail damage to roofs, siding, windows, and vehicles. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees.
Alrighty, y'all, if you're just joining us, we are in Medill, Oklahoma, on a severe thunderstorm that has tennis ball-sized hail and a wall cloud. I just poo-pooed all over this storm, this probability of producing a tornado, and I think that storm took that personally. So we're going to drive up over here to the other side of this church and get a better view at it. Got tennis balls, so trying to stay out of that. Shout out to the weather store.
Until 6:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 5:41 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located near Manila, moving northeast at 35 miles an hour. Expected hazards include 270 miles an hour wind gusts. This is a radar-indicated threat. The following impacts are expected. People and animals outdoors will be injured. Expect hail damage to roofs, siding, windows, and vehicles. Expect considerable tree damage. Wind damage is also likely to mobile homes, roofs, and outbuildings. Locations impacted include Badil, Tishomingo, Milburn, Rossvik, Shelburne, Little City, Nita, Northeastern Lake Nixon, and Oakland. Remain alert for a possible tornado.
The severe thunderstorm warning has been upgraded to tornado possible.
If you spot a tornado, go at once into the basement or
And the strong rotation that's present with this storm. We're going to move north a little bit. We are with the weather store. Forgive me, I forget your first name. It's Justin, isn't it? And Russ Contreras from Storm Trek, the one, the only. It is time, ladies and gentlemen. It is time. I've been waiting all year I've been waiting since last June to be able to do this again. And here we are on a live stream, driving into a wall cloud. We did it! We did it! And we haven't even seen a tornado yet! I'm just excited! Oh my god! Look at it! Where's the other camera?
The National Weather Service in Norman has issued a severe thunderstorm warning.
If there was ever a reason to get out of bed in the morning. Oh my god, it's beautiful.
Southeastern Oklahoma until 6:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 5:46 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located near Marietta, moving northeast at 20 miles an hour.
Look at it.
Expected hazards include 60 miles wind gusts and quarter-size hail. This is a radar-indicated threat. The following impacts are expected. Hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Marietta, Lebanon, southeastern Lake Murray, and western Lake Nixon. For your protection, walk through an interior room on the lowest floor of the building. A strong thunderstorm portions of east central Johnson, south central Cole, and west central Atoka counties through 6 p.m. Central Daylight Time at 5:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Doppler radar was tracking a strong thunderstorm near Wabanaka, moving northeast at 25 miles an hour. Hazard: wind gusts up to 50 miles an hour and vehicle-size hail. This is a radar-indicated threat. Impact: gusty winds could knock down trees and blow around unsecured objects. Minor damage to outdoor objects is possible. Locations impacted include Atoka, Wabanaka, Lehigh, Bromide, and Onee. If outdoors, consider seeking shelter inside a building. The National Weather Service has issued severe thunderstorm watch number 46, effective until midnight Central Daylight Time Friday. This watch includes the following counties in Oklahoma: Carter, Garvin, Johnson, Love, Marshall, Murray, and Pontotoc. Remember, a severe thunderstorm watch means that conditions are favorable for the development of severe weather, including large hail and damaging winds in and close to the watched area. While severe weather may not be imminent, persons should remain alert for rapidly changing weather conditions and listen for later statements and possible warnings. Stay tuned to NOAA Weather Radio, commercial radio and television outlets, or internet sources for the latest severe weather information. Tornado watch number 42 has been canceled for the following counties in Oklahoma: Carter, Garvin, Johnson, Love, Marshall, Murray, and Pontotoc. Service has issued severe thunderstorm watch number 46, effective until midnight Central Daylight Time Friday. This watch includes the following counties in Oklahoma: Carter, Garvin, Johnston, Love, Marshall, Murray, and Pontotoc. Remember, a severe thunderstorm watch means that conditions are favorable for the development of severe weather, including large hail and damaging winds in and close to the watch area. While severe weather may not be imminent, persons should remain alert for rapidly changing weather conditions and listen for later statements and possible warnings. Stay tuned to NOAA Weather Radio, commercial radio and television outlets, or internet sources for the latest severe weather information. A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 6:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time for South Central Seminole and Central Pontotoc counties. At 5:38 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located 4 miles east of Van Nuys, moving northeast at 30 miles an hour. Hazard: tennis ball size hail and 60 miles an hour wind gusts. This is a radar indicated threat. Impact. The National Weather Service in Norman has issued a tornado warning for southeastern Johnson County and southeastern Oklahoma, northwestern Bryan County and southeastern Oklahoma, northeastern Marshall County and southeastern Oklahoma, until 6:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 5:50 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over Madill, moving northeast at 25 miles an hour. Expected hazards include tornado and hail up to 2 inches in diameter. This is a radar-indicated threat rotation. The following impacts are expected. Flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is likely. Locations impacted include Madill, Millburn, Little City, Ada, northeastern Lake Texoma, and Oakland. Take cover now. Move to a storm shelter, safe room, or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors, in a mobile home, or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 6:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time for South Central Seminole and northeastern Pontotoc counties. At 5:51 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located near Ada, moving northeast at 30 miles an hour. Hazard: tennis ball size hail and 60 miles an hour wind gusts. Severe weather has been confirmed by train spotters reported golf ball size hail in Ada. Impact: people and animals outdoors will be injured. Expect hail damage to roofs, siding, windows, and vehicles. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Ada, Pine, and Francis. This is a dangerous storm. Prepare immediately for large destructive hail capable of producing significant damage. People outside should move to a shelter inside a storm and away from windows. A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 6.
All right, we are now under a tornado warning, ladies and gentlemen. This storm's really getting its act together. I know my road placement wasn't necessarily the greatest, but the new wall cloud's just off to our right. We are going to get turned around and drop back down to that intersection we were at and head east. Try and get out in front of it.
This is a dangerous storm. Prepare immediately for large destructive hail capable of producing significant damage. People outside should move to a shelter inside a strong building and away from windows. The National Weather Service in Norman has issued a tornado warning for southeastern Johnson County and southeastern Oklahoma, northwestern Bryan County and southeastern Oklahoma, northeastern 1 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located near Manila, moving northeast at 35 miles an hour. Expected hazards include 270 miles an hour with gusts. This is a radar-indicated threat. The following impacts are expected. People and animals outdoors will be injured. Expect hail damage to roofs, siding, windows, and vehicles. Expect several tree damage. Wind damage is also likely to buildings. Locations of active Manila, Manila, Tishomingo, Milburn, Brunswick, Chelmsford, Little City, Ada, northeastern Lake Texoma, and Oakland. Remain alert for a possible tornado. Tornadoes can develop quickly from severe thunderstorms. If you spot a tornado, go at once into the basement or small central roof in the sturdy structure. For your protection, the National Weather Service in Norman has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southeastern Seminole County and east central Oklahoma, northeastern Pontotoc County and east central Oklahoma, southwestern Hughes County and southeastern Oklahoma until 6:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 5:56 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located near Ada, moving northeast at 25 miles an hour. This is a destructive storm for Ada and Bella. Expected hazards include baseball-sized hail at 60 miles an hour with gusts. Severe weather has been detected by trained spotters.
Thanks for sending those pictures, Scott. The enthusiasm that I am currently experiencing is second to fucking none.
Expect shattered windows, extensive damage to roofs, siding, and vehicles. Locations impacted include Dana, Mike, Ellen, Francis, Sasakwa, Kearney, and Atwood. This is a dangerous storm. Prepare immediately for large destructive hail capable of producing significant damage.
Oh my god, it's a train.
Move to shelter inside a strong building and stay away from windows. The National Weather Service in Norman has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for central Johnson County in southeastern Oklahoma, south central Pontotoc County and east central Oklahoma until 6:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 5:57 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located near Arabia, moving northeast at 30 miles an hour. Expected hazards include ping-pong ball-sized hail at 60 miles an hour with gusts. This is a radar-indicated threat. The following impacts are expected. People and animals outdoors will be injured. Expect hail damage to roofs, siding, windows, and vehicles. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Tishomingo, Arabia, Carterville, Pontotoc, and Reagan. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. A tornado warning remains in effect until 6:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time for southeastern Johnston and northeastern Marshall counties. At 5:59 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located 4 miles northeast of Manila, moving northeast at 35 miles an hour. Hazard, tornado and 2-inch hail. This is a radar-indicated threat rotation. Impact, flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is likely. Locations impacted include Manila, Milburn, Ada, and northeastern Lake Texoma. Take cover now. Move to a storm shelter, safe room, or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors, in a mobile home, or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. The National Weather Service in Norman has issued a severe County in southeastern Oklahoma, northwestern Bryan County in southeastern Oklahoma, northern Marshall County in southeastern Oklahoma, until 6:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 5:41 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located near Redhill, moving northeast at 35 miles an hour. Expected hazards include 270 miles an hour with gusts. This is a radar indicated threat. The following events are expected. People and animals outdoors will be injured. Expect hail damage to siding, windows, and vehicles. Expect considerable tree damage. Wind damage is also likely to mobile homes, roofs, and outbuildings. Locations impacted include Redhill, Tishomingo, Gilbert, Rossett, Shreveport, Bristol City, Ada, northeastern Lake Texoma, and Oakland. Repeat alerts for a possible tornado. Tornadoes can develop largely from severe thunderstorms. If you spot a tornado going once into the basement or small central roof in a sturdy structure, for your protection, move to an interior roof on the lowest floor of the building. The National Weather Service has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for northeastern Lund County in southern Oklahoma, southeastern Carter County in southern Oklahoma, northwestern Marshall County in southeastern Oklahoma until 6:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 5:46 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located near Marietta, moving northeast at 40 miles an hour. Expected hazards include 60 miles an hour with gusts and quarter-size hail. This is a radar indicated threat. The following impacts are expected. Hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Marietta, Lebanon, southeastern Lake Murray, and western Lake Texoma.
Yeah.
For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. The National Weather Service in Northern has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southeastern Seminole County and east central Oklahoma, northeastern Foster County.
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on the ones to our south, but this one still visually, we're right behind it. It looks very good.
Daylight time. At 5:56 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was
How far behind me are you?
moving northeast at 25 miles an hour. This is a destructive storm for Ada and Allen. Expected hazards include
Okay. Yeah, we took the turn off of Whiskey Creek. We're driving around the east side of the Dill. Yeah, no shit.
Shattered windows, extensive damage to roofs, siding, and vehicles. Locations
It's got like no thermos.
This is a dangerous storm. Prepare immediately for large destructive hail capable of producing significant damage. People outside should move to shelter inside
I may head west and then back south out of the Dill here in a minute, but once I get up, it can get a little closer. Yeah, I'm excited for the Durant radar integration with radar scope and everything to finally happen. It's supposed to be the end of this month. Yes. Right.
Outdoors will be injured. Expect hail damage. A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 6:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time.
I'll keep an eye on it. I'll holler at you, let you know what I'm doing. Alright, bye.
At 6:04 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located 6 miles west of Lebanon, moving northeast at 35 miles an hour. Hazard, all-size hail at 60 miles an hour with gusts. This is a radar-indicated threat. Impact, people and animals outdoors will be injured. Expect hail damage to roofs, siding, windows, and vehicles. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Marietta, Lebanon, southeastern Lake Murray, and western Lake Texoma. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. The National Weather Service in Northern has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for central Johnson County in south For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Severe thunderstorm watch number 46 remains in effect until midnight Central Daylight Time Friday for the following counties in Oklahoma: Carter, Garvin, Johnson, Love, Marshall, Murray, and Pontotoc. Remember, a severe thunderstorm watch means that conditions are favorable for the development of severe weather, including large hail and damaging winds in and close to the watch area. While severe weather may not be imminent, persons should remain alert for rapidly changing weather conditions and listen for later statements and possible warnings. Stay tuned to NOAA Weather Radio, commercial radio and television outlets, or internet sources for the latest severe weather information. A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 6:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time for southeastern Johnson and northeastern Marshall counties. At 6:07 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located over northeastern Lake Texoma, moving northeast at 35 miles an hour. Hazard 2 inches and 70 miles an hour with gusts. This is a radar indicated threat. Impact, people and animals outdoors will be injured. Expected damage to roofs, siding, windows, and vehicles. Expect considerable tree damage. Wind damage is also likely to move homes, roofs, and outbuildings. Locations impacted include Woodhill, Tishomingo, Filbert, Rossville, Sherwood, Little City, Ada, northeastern Lake Texoma, and Oakland. Remain alert for a possible tornado. Tornadoes can develop quickly from severe thunderstorms. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 6:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time for South Central Seminole and northeastern Pontotoc counties. At 5:51 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located near Ada, moving northeast at 30 miles an hour. At 60 miles an hour with gusts. Severe weather has been confirmed by train spotters reporting full-size hail in Ada. Impact, people and animals outdoors will be injured. Expect hail damage to roofs, siding, windows, and vehicles. Expect hail damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Ada, Light, and Francis. This is a dangerous storm. Prepare immediately for large destructive hail capable of producing significant damage. People outside should move to a shelter inside a strong building and away from windows. A tornado warning remains in effect until 6:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time for southeastern Johnson and northeastern Marshall counties. At 5:59 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located 4 miles northeast of Woodhill, moving northeast at 35 miles an hour. Hazard, tornado of 2 in Channel. This is a radar indicated threat rotation. A tornado warning remains in effect until 6:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time for southeastern Johnson and northeastern Marshall counties. At 6:10 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located 5 miles north of Little City, moving northeast at 35 miles an hour. Hazard, tornado of 2 in Channel. This is a radar indicated threat rotation. Impact, flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Local homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is likely. Locations impacted include Filbert, Ada, and northeastern Lake Texoma. Take cover now.
So I guess it's pretty clear I've fallen silent here for a few minutes. I've just been focusing on driving. We are still alongside the wall cloud on the storm outside of Woodhill. It still looks great. We're just trying to get ahead of it, and the road network really kind of falls out, so we're a good distance from it, but we're still it's just got a beautiful ball hanging out of it.
Will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. weather has been confirmed by trained spotters reported baseball-sized hail in Ada. The following events are expected. People and animals outdoors will be severely injured. Expect shattered windows, extensive damage to roofs, siding, and vehicles. Locations impacted include Ada, Pine, Allen, Francis, Sasakwa, Kearney, and Atwood. This is a dangerous storm. Prepare immediately for large destructive hail capable of producing significant damage. People outside should move to shelter inside a strong building and stay away from windows. The National Weather Service in Norman has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for central Johnston County in southeastern Oklahoma, south central Pontotoc County and east central Oklahoma until 6:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 5:57 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located near Arabia, moving northeast at 30 miles per hour. Expected hazards include baseball-size hail at 60 miles per hour with gusts. This is a radar-indicated threat. The following effects are The National Weather Service in Norman has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southwestern Johnston County in southeastern Oklahoma, northeastern Monroe County in southern Oklahoma, southeastern Carter County in southern Oklahoma, northern Marshall County in southeastern Oklahoma until 6:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 6:14 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located near Lebanon, moving northeast at 35 miles an hour. Expected hazards include baseball-sized hail at 70 miles an hour with gusts. This is a radar-indicated threat. The following effects are expected. People and animals outdoors will be injured. Expect hail damage to roofs, siding, windows, and vehicles. Expect metal tree damage. Wind damage is also likely to move homes, roofs, and outbuildings. Locations impacted include Woodhill, Dixon, Mansfield, Rainier, Lebanon, Project, Riddle City, southeastern Lake Erie, western Lake Dixon, and Woodford. For your protection, interior of one of the building. A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 6:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time for eastern Pontotoc and southwestern Hughes counties. At 6:14 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located 4 miles east of Francis, moving northeast at 25 miles an hour. This is a destructive storm for Allen and Kearney. Hazards: baseball-sized hail at 60 miles an hour with gusts. Severe weather has been confirmed by trained spotters with larger than baseball-sized hail and this thunderstorm will be through Impact: people and animals outdoors will be severely injured. Expect shattered windows, extensive damage to roofs, siding, and vehicles. Locations impacted.
For anybody that is just now tuning in, or not tuning in, we've just passed through Little City, Oklahoma. It's going to be east of McDill. We are on a tornado warning storm. It's about 5 miles off to our north. It still does have very strong rotation and a well-defined wall of cloud visible. To my knowledge, a tornado has not touched down yet. There is a new circulation. Yeah, Gio and I had the same thing at the same time. There is another rotating storm behind us over Medill that we just came out of, and a new area of interest with this storm developing to the southwest is recycled.
For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. The National Weather Service in Norman has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southwestern Johnston County in southeastern Oklahoma, northeastern Monroe County in southern Oklahoma, southeastern Carter County in southern Oklahoma, northern Marshall County in southeastern Oklahoma, p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located near Lebanon, moving northeast at 35 miles an hour. Expected hazards include full-size hail at 70 miles an hour with gusts. This is a radar read. The tornado warning for northeastern Marshall County is canceled. The tornadic thunderstorm which prompted the warning has moved out of the warned area. Therefore, the warning has been canceled. The tornado warning remains in effect until 6:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time for southeastern Johnston County. At 6:18 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm Category 36 tornado was located near Delaware, moving northeast at 35 miles an hour. The hazard, tornado is 2-inch hail. This is a radar indication.
2-inch hail is still being reported with this storm as well. Looks like our game plan is going to be get north towards Millburn and try and get into some more of this favorable road network as we come out of the Texoma River Valley.
Take cover now. Onto a storm shelter, safe room, or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors, in a mobile home, or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. The National Weather Service in North has issued a severe thunderstorm. A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 6:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time for northeastern Pontotoc and southwestern Hughes counties. At 6:19 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located near Allen, moving east at 30 miles an hour. This is a destructive storm for Allen and Kearney. Hazard, 3-inch hail at 60 miles an hour with gusts. This is a radar indicated threat. Impact, people and animals outdoors will be severely injured. Expect shattered windows, extensive damage to roofs, siding, and vehicles. Locations impacted include Allen, Kearney, and Atwood. This is a dangerous storm. Prepare immediately for large destructive hail capable of producing significant damage. People outside should move to a shelter inside a strong building and away from windows. The National Weather Service in North has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southwestern Johnston County and southeastern Oklahoma, northeastern Root County and southern Oklahoma, southeastern Carter County and southern Oklahoma, northern Marshall County and southeastern Oklahoma, until 6:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 6:14 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located near Lebanon, moving northeast at 35 miles an hour. Expected hazards include full-size hail at 70 miles an hour with gusts. This is a radar-indicated threat. The following impacts are expected. People and animals outdoors will be injured. Expect hail damage to roofs, siding, windows, and vehicles. Expect considerable tree damage. Wind damage is also likely. Madisonville, Arabia, Lebanon, southwestern Lake Burroughs, for your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Severe thunderstorm watch number 46 remains in effect until midnight Central Daylight Time Friday for the following counties in Oklahoma: Carter, Garvin, Johnson, Love, Marshall, Murray, and Pontotoc. Remember, severe thunderstorm watch means that conditions are favorable for the development of severe weather, including large hail and damaging winds in and close to the watch area. While severe weather may not be imminent, persons should remain alert for rapidly changing weather conditions and listen for later statements and possible warnings. Stay tuned to NOAA Weather Radio, commercial radio and television outlets, or internet sources for the latest severe weather information. A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 6:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time for southeastern Johnston and northeastern Marshall counties. At 6:07 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located over northeastern Lake Texoma, moving northeast at 35 miles an hour. Hazard, 2-inch hail and 70 miles an hour wind gusts. This is a radar-indicated threat. Impact, people and animals outdoors will be injured. Expect hail damage to roofs, siding, windows, and vehicles. Expect considerable tree damage. Wind damage is also likely to mobile homes, roofs, and outbuildings. Locations impacted include Padil, Tishomingo, Millburn, Rossvik, Shelburne, Little City, Nita, northeastern Lake Texoma, and Oakland. Remain alert for a possible tornado. Tornadoes can develop quickly from severe thunderstorms. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. The tornado warning for northeastern Marshall County is canceled. The tornadic thunderstorm which prompted the warning has moved out of the warned area. Therefore, the warning has been canceled. A tornado warning remains in effect until 6:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time for southeastern Johnston County and 6:18 p.m. Central Daylight Time.
All right, it looks like I'm going to turn around and head back towards Medill.
Moving northeast at 35 miles an hour. Hazard tornado and 2-inch hail. This is a radar rotation. Impact. Flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged.
The circulation's intensifying on the cell to our west, and the one to our north is tracked off into the road network, the hard-to-find road network, quicker than we can stay with it. So I'm going to head back west on this road here towards the Little City area, and it should bring us just close enough. So it looks like the circulation is going to pass east of Medill and west of Little City, probably right about the halfway point.
A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 6:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time for northeastern Pontotoc and southwestern Hughes counties. At 6:19 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located near Allen, moving at 30 miles an hour. This is a destructive storm for Allen and Kearney. Hazard 3-inch hail.
So we'll hustle, we'll catch back up to it, and we'll try again in a couple of minutes. Still got an hour of daylight left, so we're in a very different place than we were a week ago.
This is a dangerous storm. Prepare immediately for large destructive hail capable of producing significant damage. People outside should move to a shelter inside a strong building and away from windows. Weather Service in has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for central Johnston County in southeastern Oklahoma, south central Pontotoc County and east central Oklahoma.
Not a good road to chase on, though.
Central Daylight Time. At 5:57 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located near Rainier, moving northeast at 30 miles an hour. Expected hazards include things on all sides of 60 miles an hour wind gusts. This is a radar indicated threat. The following events are expected. People could up the southwest will be injured. Expect hail damage to roofs, siding, windows, and vehicles. Expect less damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Tishomingo, Rainier, Conneaut, Pontotoc, and Reagan. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. The National Weather Service has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southwestern Johnston County and southeastern Oklahoma, northeastern Lund County and southern Oklahoma, southeastern Carter County and southern Oklahoma, northern Marshall County and southeastern Oklahoma until 6:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 6:14 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located near Lebanon, moving northeast at 35 miles an hour. Expected hazards include side hail at 70 miles an hour wind gusts. This is a radar indicated threat. The following effects are expected. People and animals outdoors will be injured. Expect hail damage to roofs, siding, windows, and vehicles.
So for anybody that is just tuning in, we are still east of. We've abandoned the tornado warning storm that we were on initially, and we are doubling back. The way we came for a severe thunderstorm with a absolutely beautiful wall cloud on it that's crossing through Medill currently. My brother Andrew's on the storm. He just sent me that photo. So let's get it done. that should be a tornado warning for our location.
The National Weather Service has issued a tornado warning.
Yes, sir.
East Central Johnson County in southeastern Oklahoma, South Central Polk County in southeastern Oklahoma, southwestern Atoka County in southeastern Oklahoma until 7:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 6:20 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near Fillmore, moving northeast at 25 miles an hour.
That's the storm to our north.
Expected hazards include tornado and hail up to 2 inches in diameter. This is a radar-indicated threat rotation. The following impacts are expected. Flying debris will be dangerous.
Wow!
Without shelter.
Look at that!
Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur.
Right there above the trees, man.
Likely. Locations impacted include Waybuck, Milburn, Kinney, Cohen, Gilford, and Boggy Depot Park. Take cover now. Move to a storm shelter, safe room or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors, in a mobile home, or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris.
We're in the town of Little City.
A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 6:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time for northeastern Pontotoc and southwestern Hughes counties. At 6:19 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located near Allen, moving east at 30 miles an hour. This is a destructive storm for Allen and Gertie. Hazard 3-inch hail at 60 miles an hour with gusts. This is a radar-indicated threat. Impact. People and animals outdoors will be severely injured. Expect shattered windows, extensive damage to roofs, siding, and vehicles. Locations impacted include Allen, Gertie, and Atwood. This is a dangerous storm. Prepare immediately for large destructive hail capable of producing significant damage. People outside should move to a shelter inside a small building and away from windows. The National Weather Service in Norman has issued a tornado warning for East Central Johnson County in southeastern Oklahoma, South Central Polk County in southeastern Oklahoma, southwestern Atoka County in southeastern Oklahoma until 7:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 6:20 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near Fillmore, moving northeast at 25 miles an hour. Expected hazards include tornado and hail up to 2
I'm
inches.
thinking the top of one of these hills
This is a radar-indicated
is going to be a
rotation.
good lightning
The
strike.
following impacts are expected.
One of these hills is going to be a good place to just get a good view of it coming across.
Will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is likely. Locations impacted include Waybuck, Milburn, Kinney, Cohen, Gilford, and Boggy Depot Park. Take cover now. Move to a storm shelter, safe room or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors, in a mobile home, or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. The National Weather Service in Norman has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Central Johnson County in southeastern Oklahoma, South Central Pontotoc County and East Central Oklahoma until 6:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 5:57 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located near Arabia, moving northeast at 30 miles an hour. Expected hazards include ping-pong ball-sized hail at 60 miles an hour with gusts. This is a radar-indicated threat. The following impacts are expected. People and animals outdoors will be injured. Expect hail damage to roofs, siding, windows, and vehicles. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Tishomingo, Arabia, Connerville, Pontotoc, and Reagan. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. The National Weather Service in Norman has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southwestern Johnston County in southeastern Oklahoma, northeastern Will County in southern Oklahoma, southeastern Carter County in southern Oklahoma, northern Marshall County in southeastern
I'm going to shut this camera off for a second.
5 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 6:14 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located near Lebanon, moving northeast at 35 miles an hour. Expected hazards include golf-ball-sized hail and 70 miles an hour wind gusts. This is a radar-indicated threat. The following impacts are expected. People and animals outdoors will be injured. Expect hail damage to roofs, siding, windows, and vehicles. Expect considerable tree damage. Wind damage is also likely to mobile homes, roofs, and outbuildings. Locations impacted include Badil, Dixon, Mansville, Rabia, Lebanon, Rossford, Little City, southeastern Lake Murray, western Lake Texoma, and Oakland. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Severe thunderstorm watch number 46 remains in effect until midnight Central Daylight Time Friday for the following counties in Oklahoma: Carter, Garvin, Johnson, Love, Marshall, Murray, and Pontotoc. Remember, a severe thunderstorm watch means that conditions are favorable for the development of severe weather, including large hail and damaging winds in and close to the watched area. While severe weather may not be imminent, persons should remain alert for rapidly changing weather conditions and listen for later statements and possible warnings. Stay tuned to NOAA Weather Radio, commercial radio and television outlets, or internet sources for the latest severe weather information. A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 6:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time for northeastern Pontotoc and southwestern Hughes counties. At 6:19 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located near Allen, moving east at 30 miles an hour. This is a destructive storm for Allen and Gertie. Hazard: 3-inch hail and 60 miles an hour wind gusts. The severe thunderstorm warning for northeastern Love County is canceled. The severe thunderstorm which prompted the warning has moved out of the warned area. Therefore, the warning has been canceled. A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 6:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time for southwestern Johnson, southeastern Carter, and northern Marshall counties. At 6:35 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located near Badil, moving northeast at 35 miles an hour. Hazard: 2-inch hail and 70 miles an hour wind gusts. This is a radar-indicated threat. Impact: people and animals outdoors will be injured. Expect hail damage to roofs, siding, windows, and vehicles. Expect considerable tree damage. Wind damage is also likely to mobile homes, roofs, and outbuildings. Locations impacted include Badil, Dixon. In effect until 6:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time for northeastern Pontotoc and southwestern Hughes counties. At 6:19 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located near Allen, moving east at 30 miles an hour. This is a destructive storm for Allen and Gertie. Hazard 3-inch hail and 60 miles an hour wind gusts. A tornado warning remains in effect until 7:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time for East Central Johnston, South Central Troll, and West Central Atoka counties. At 6:38 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near Tolman, moving northeast at 25 miles an hour. Hazard, tornado and 2-inch hail. This is a radar-indicated threat rotation. Impact, flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is likely. Locations impacted include
I believe it's cycling. It seems like it's going to re-ingest the hook here in a few minutes. It's or the re-ingest this wall cloud because it's already starting to wrap back around itself right there.
This is a radar-indicated threat. thunderstorm warning for northeastern Pontotoc and southwestern Hughes counties will expire at 6:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time. The storm which prompted the warning has moved out of the area. Therefore, the warning will be allowed to expire. Remember, a severe thunderstorm warning still remains in effect for eastern Hughes County. The National Weather Service in Norman has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southeastern Johnson County and southeastern Oklahoma, northwestern Bryan County and southeastern
I saw the tornado warning in Frisco. Yeah. Yeah, the storm's trying to get its act together again. Try and vaguely describe it to me. I said try and vaguely describe it to me. Yeah, I feel like some Bucky's barbecue was on the table for dinner tonight. Yeah, probably the one in Denton. Something. When I took off out of Ardmore to go after that storm that was near Colgate, I was like, something was telling me to stay here and wait. And I mean, shit. It's early season. It was a good chase. Some of the lightning, I mean, like, all of the electronics in my car buzzed from the lightning. It's developing a new wall cloud right in front of us. This is a radar indicated threat. In fact, people and animals outdoors will be severely injured. Except shattered windows, extensive damage to roofs, siding, and vehicles. Locations affected include Stonewall, Fishtown, and Jesse. This is a dangerous storm. Prepare immediately for large destructive hail capable of producing significant damage. People outside should move to a shelter inside a strong building and away from windows. Severe thunderstorm watch number 46 has been canceled for the following counties in Oklahoma: Carter, Garvin, and Murray. Severe thunderstorm watch number 46 remains in effect until Friday Friday for the following counties in Oklahoma: Johnson, Love, Marshall, and Montauk. Remember, severe thunderstorm watch conditions are favorable for the development of severe weather, including large hail and damaging winds in and close to the watch area. While severe weather may not be imminent, persons should remain alert for rapidly changing weather conditions and listen for later statements and possible warnings. Stay tuned to NOAA Weather Radio, commercial radio, and television outlets, or internet sources for the latest severe weather information. Alright, so kind of just my thoughts with what we're going to be doing the rest of the night. We do have some storms that are developing a little further to our southeast, southwest. I'm backwards with my directions today. To our southwest, kind of back in our original target area in northern Texas, moving into the I-35 corridor. There is a couple severe thunderstorms warned in the Metroplex, and there is a tornado warning storm in the DFW Metroplex. But I'm not too interested in those right now. Kind of thinking maybe heading towards the Gainesville area and letting the storm near Jacksboro develop and head to the north. See if maybe we can get some pretty photos out of it or something as the sun starts to set here in about the next half an hour. Otherwise, my thoughts on today, it was a very pretty day in southern Oklahoma. Obviously, we didn't see any tornadoes. We did see some pretty wall clouds, saw some pretty clouds. And most importantly, I just got to get out, share the open road and some weather with y'all and some pretty cool friends that I came into along the way. Man, that sounded wrong. Nobody tell them that I said that. Some friends that I happened upon along the way. That sounds better. Still don't really think that we're going to have much of a tornado threat. But kind of just keep the stream up for right now, see what we come across, and the storm that moved off that we were originally on, the tornado warning that's moved off towards Toka, still looks okay. Kind of glad we didn't really chase it. Got to see a pretty good looking wall cloud and what have you here in Medill. So golf ball size hail in Medill at the moment. Don't really feel like driving into that either. So. They have a little splitting action going on here with this storm. It's kind of hard to tell. It does have a little bit of rotation in it. Maybe a little bit of an RFD sloped out the backside, but nothing that's imminently going to produce a tornado or do anything that just cause us to get a little more annoyed than we already were. Lightning is starting to intensify with this storm again. this is a nice, pretty sunset, kind of a fitting end to the stream, I guess. It doesn't really look like there's going to be much that happens. If we happen into something in the Metroplex, I'll bring the stream back up in about an hour and a half or so. But thank you all for riding along, hanging out today. And, anybody that's watching on MLC, thanks for having me as part of the team. And I look forward to being able to do more with you guys in the near future. I got much to close the stream out with, so. Y'all have a good night, and thanks for hanging out. See y'all soon.